I'm excited to introduce co-founder Alain Glanzman.
Hi everyone, I'm Alain Glanzman. I'm the co-founder and CEO of WalletFi, and I'd like to start off with a problem that many of you are likely familiar with, and that's having absolutely no idea what's tied to your debit and credit cards on a monthly, recurring, and subscription basis. I see a couple head nods, that's good. Well, if this sounds like you, it turns out you're not alone. The average American has 10 to 15 recurring charges tied to multiple bank cards. In fact, you may even recognize some of these yourself. And if you happen to be a small business owner, that number goes up. And it could get out of control very quickly. And as you can imagine, this creates a problem not only for the consumers, but for the financial institutions. On the consumer side, losing a card is an extremely painful process. And when you do get that new card in the mail, it's difficult to update all of your payments across all of your merchants. And then there are the duplicate subscription charges that are becoming increasingly common. So maybe you find yourself paying for Netflix on 2 cards. I've been guilty of that. Or you have 3 people in your family with a Spotify plan. Again, this is becoming increasingly common year by year. On the financial institution side, banks have trouble with consumer adoption. And then when they do get that customer, they experience customer churn during card reissuance, which puts top of wallet at risk. Well, fortunately, there's now a better way. And that better way is WalletFi. So what we've created is bank technology that allows a customer to automatically identify all of their recurring charges and subscriptions and actually move those subscriptions over from their old card to their newly issued card, providing them more financial control and a better customer experience. On the bank side, this helps ease the onboarding process and it helps retain their customers, which secures top of wallet for the financial institutions. So how does this actually work? So this is a real demo. You'll see that the card numbers are blocked out, but we're leveraging Plaid here. I recently lost my Bank of America debit card, so I downloaded WalletFi. I log into Bank of America, and again, we use Plaid and AWS through Fintech Sandbox, so thank you for that. And next, I'm going to select my checking account, because that's what's tied to my debit card. And now, WalletFi's machine learning algorithm will automatically pick up all of my recurring charges, so I don't have to remember these. So now you can see, okay, I have all of these are tied to my card, and this is to my old debit card. Next, I need to take a photo of the new card that was issued to me. So I do that quickly. Again, it's blocked off. I'm doing this in real time. So this process is very straightforward. This securely stores the card in the iOS keychain, so nothing's being stored on the servers. Okay, so now I can begin to move charges over. So I moved Netflix. I want to watch Netflix later. So I'm prompted for my Netflix credentials. And the reason for this is that we actually have technology that's going on the back end of Netflix and updating that card on file, the payment there. And our goal, and what you're going to see, is that this all happens on the back end. And our goal is to have 300 merchants within the next 6 months rolled out. Okay, so that's done. Next, I mentioned Spotify. I have a couple family members with Spotify plans, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel that, save some money. So do I want to cancel Spotify? Yep. Great, that's done. And then I'm looking through my account, and I see Audible, and that's a strange charge for me. And I look through it in the history, and I see, okay, that's a card on file, so I note it. And the important part is in less than 2 minutes, I've managed to wrangle my financial life back and actually bounce back from the painful process of reissuing a card. And to me, that's a better customer experience, and we've seen the same thing. And customer experience is what it's all about. And so that is why we provide WalletFi to banks and credit unions as a B2C solution, B2B2C solution to help improve their customer experience. What I just demoed for you was our iOS app. We also have an API for banks that are looking to have this directly integrated into their pre-existing mobile solution. And we provide actionable insights, so we can give real-time notifications if there's been fraud or a breach. And this is, again, really improving that customer experience. So why now? Well, all of this is being driven by the subscription economy, which has grown by 3,000% since 2013 and is now valued at over $102 billion. And to the point, you can even put a Porsche on a subscription now. So if anybody has any interest in doing that, that's possible. So that just shows you the length of what the subscription economy has gone to and where it's headed. And we think that provides the perfect opportunity for our next step. I've talked to you about WalletFi for banks. I've talked to you about WalletFi for consumers. And next, we're going to roll out WalletFi subscription card, where we're going to get people to actually think about this one place for all of their recurring charges and get them to move that onto WalletFi's card, where then they know that they're backed up if anything happens to that card, their recurring subscriptions are taken care of. So we know this is a bold vision, which is why we're here today looking to connect with banks and credit unions that are innovative, with beta testers, strategic partners, and investors. So if you're interested in getting involved, please talk to us after this. Thank you very much.